Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 33 episode 8. In the previous episode we finished off this cell block apart from the floors, but all of the major groundwork is sorted. This one we started as well. As you can see, we've got cells in the middle, and for this episode I'll be pretty much continuing on and hopefully getting these completed. There hasn't been a lot of comments to really give feedback on or answer any questions or anything like that. I know a couple of people have mentioned that we should really get dogs as soon as possible, but it's one of those things where, yes, I will when I can. At the moment, I am just trying to get more prisoners, and we'll see how it goes, because I can't really have the dogs until I expand one side or the other. Now, I didn't really plan, and I still don't plan on expanding to the right. I only really want to move to the left. And the reason for that is purely because I will have spare room to the left. Like, if I expand, I'll show you once I've put all these in. If I expand to the right, I'm going to have a very, very big area that I'll have to then, well, basically I'll leave derelict. It won't have any purpose at all. It'll be a bit like the last prison we did, where it was just all forestry. Well, actually, we didn't get there, but that was the overall plan. And in the center, we had a security station. I don't want that to happen again, so I want to expand to the left. Obviously, we'll expand it so we can follow this side on. And then we'll put two big buildings right from, as soon as we expand it, we'll be right across, fairly large, with more cells in it. And then in the center here, we will have another common room clamped on this side because our common room is a little bit small. And then we may even go for another canteen and kitchen. I haven't yet decided. And then finally on the back wall, we'll have things like our security station for opening and closing doors, armory, dogs, and that sort of thing, as well as a workshop as well, because we currently haven't got one. Right, max speed, I think, and we'll just have a quick look and see what's happening there. Looks like the spiritual leader taking some spiritual stuff. We got a lot of there you go. Sure, I like that. I like the fact that there's more people in the classroom than the chapel. I don't know, but I think that's right. I think that's right. One would argue, or someone might argue that technically being in the chapel is learning. Yeah, maybe. Depends what you want to learn, really. But I like that. I like that little. You know, there's more, like twice as many people in the classroom than there is chapel. Right, it appeals to me in some way. We've also got a lot of people working in the library, although it doesn't look like it's there's any prisoners there. Looks like there was just a workman doing it. No, we don't want to. Workman, you do not work there. You work in these areas. This is where we've got our cells and such. And as you can see, we're pretty much sorted in terms of them being, like, you know, done. I just need to put some more of these doors in. Now, I think I'll just be okay for money, but only just. Yep. 1,901 generic units of currency left, and that is it. Wow. I actually planned on us being able to get the tool cleanup done immediately. I thought we'd be able to do that straight away. So what I'm going to do, now that it's work, I'm just going to do a daytime shakedown. We haven't done this in ages. Normally when we do a shakedown, it's always done at night, just because that's more efficient. But I like the idea of doing a full shakedown now and messing things up completely. It also means that if they've just nicked something, means we'll be able to find it. So we're looking for tools. As you can see, it's pissing people off, but that's just tough. And yeah, we'll hopefully find some stolen tools. Now, if we go to our intelligence, we can see that there is some supply for tools, same as weapons, because we have to remove both the supply of stolen tools and supply of weapons. So, you know, there's a high demand for everything, really, as well as luxury. One other thing about luxury, that is a comment that was mentioned. We'll put in a couple of. There we go. There's that grant actually done. That's fine. So we could stop the shakedown, but I'm not. Yeah, that's one thing that was mentioned in my policy. And actually say that I give them lockdown for finding luxuries. I think I'm going to leave that. I'm going to put that to none, because I like the idea of them luxuries still being contraband, but not. You know, it's not. It's sending the wrong message saying if you've got a pack of cigarettes, you go into solitary. You know, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? Especially when you get 2 hours for that, but you only get 4 hours for having an electric drill, or you've 6 hours for punching someone. Why having a pack of cigarettes is like only it's apparently it's 3 times less than having than killing someone. Nah, maybe the wrong message, isn't it? I also, at some point, I'm sure they're going to introduce it so you can select what's good or bad. Because at the moment, the game tells you what is contraband and what is tools and what is weapons. It'd be good if we could switch it around and say, no, you know what? They're allowed They're allowed cigarettes, but at the moment if they find cigarettes, you get them taken off them. You say, oh, you know what, they can have them, or they can have luxuries. Maybe at some point. Alpha Gamers Alpha. Right, so we want to go to grants, and we want to get a cell block C, which is increase our capacity to 100. It is currently on 75, which is quite good. We shall... Do you want to do that? We haven't got max sec infrastructure, although it might be something we could get at... I don't know when we'll get that. Let us get... I think... Do we want to get this cell block up and running? Well, we're getting there. What I'll do, I think I will get some more prisoners. So, prisoners. Intake, all, because I think our prison, 11, 13, 15, yeah, we need a more mixed bag, don't we? So, we got 40 prisoners. I think we could probably handle 30. That would take us up to 70. Let's bring it down to 25. Bring it down to 25 because then it means that if they can't be moved around and such, then it should work out okay. That's the plan. Right. Okay. Max speed. We will continue on. We need to finish off this solitary area because I have a feeling there'll be more fights. So we might as well get the solitary area and security up and running. It makes sense you having security in first, you know. Just makes sense to me. Right. So, I guess it would be security door there. Security door there. Security door there. Jail door. Jail door, not large jail door. Jail doors there. Then security doors all the way along to there. That's about right. And then obviously we need to go to cells. Designate them as cells. Solitary. All of that is now solitary. And then security. That bit there is now security. Right. Oh, looks like we found some... I thought it was a kick. I thought it was booting off. No, it's Felix Damon, who's apparently got a knife with him. Right. Deployment. Need to just quickly get that as protective custody, which is all cool. Anything else? No, I think that's about right. What's that bit there? That's a psychologist's office. I always look at that and think, why is that not why is that not staff only? It's because it's a psychologist's office, so you need people going there to do some of the was it the behavioural therapy? Yeah, the behavioural therapy, whereas this outside bit, because it's in this lump, I think, oh, that's wrong, but it's not. It's actually, it is perfectly correct. Right. So, we might as well get the security area up and running. So, we want a bit of chairage put in. Head off to IKEA, get ourselves some chairs or something. And we want also... That's a bin. We don't want a bin. Actually, we probably do want a bin. We haven't got a bin anywhere. Let's put a wheelie bin in security. There we go. Put a wheelie bin in security, so if something's found, just shoved in. There we go. Right. Oh, look at that. People working in the kitchen. Fantastic. That's what we want. That's what we want. We've got a lot of people working in the kitchen. I mean, we could probably fire a couple of chefs. How many have we got? 6, I think. I think we've got 6 in total. Let's have a quick look. Staff. Oh, we got 4. We got 4 chefs. So that's working out fine then. It must be working out fine if they're okay. Right. Might as well get these cells done, which is up the top, obviously. So we need to put them in. It's the same sort of thing. Yeah, it's that and that. And then a toilet right opposite. And obviously we'll have to plumb them in as well, so quickly just run the pipe along and then to there. That should do. That should do. 34,216 generic units of currency, 63 prisoners, and any... Let's have a quick look. Well, I need a guard. You come down here. I don't know where you were going, but you are now ordered into there. And yes, nobody's in the holding cell. Good. So everybody has actually got a cell. Let's have a quick look at our room quality. It looks like people are not really getting assigned to these ones, but we do have enough around here and around here that okay. I guess these ones, they're grade 0 because they've got permanent punishment, so it must put that at 0. So that guy at 6 should be moved over, you see. So we've got, that guy requires 9. Who's in there? God? Who's in there? Let's have a quick look. We'll wait to see if anyone comes in. Nope, they're all doing taskings. But whoever's in there deserves a tier 9 cell. Wow. It's pretty good. I don't know what he's done to deserve a tier 9 cell. I mean, that's a lot of goodwill he's built up there by not killing people or whatever. It's not bad at all. Right, let's finish this cell block off, I think. So run these along. And then we will be about right. We might as well, with the amount of money I've got, there's no reason why I can't continue on. You notice that I'm taking about 50% of the lights out by running this. Again, automatic light system. Automatic light solution system is required, even if it's a mod. Maybe there's a mod in existence. I'll have to look on the Steam Workshop. Right. So, there's them cells, or at least the walls for these cells done. We just need to run up to the right-hand side, and then we are sorted. Obviously, I'll then put in the furniture. So, just go to, I think, our intake and turn that off, because it would not be a good idea to receive another however many prisoners, 25 prisoners. Probably wouldn't work out so well. I'm going to have to put it at normal speed because there's a couple of people who are jiggling around. I tend to run it a little bit slower now, because if you keep it running on top speed, it just ends up wrecking it. They just tend to start flailing about and things like that, because for some reason the pathfinding is fine, but when you put it to max speed, it goes all over the place. There we go. It's certainly a lot better than what it used to be, the pathfinding anyway. Good God, that was some hideous ones sometimes. People just getting stuck for no reason. Alpha game was alpha. Still is. Right, so here we go. We're putting all of the toilets in. I'm just getting all of the cells done because I've got the cash and I don't really need to spend it on anything else at the moment anyway. There might be something I'm missing, but we will see. Now, I have had a couple of comments saying that what would be a good idea is if we make some of these cells that I'm putting in, make some of them a bit, how much are the bookcases? 30, cool. Books are cheap and books are awesome. Yeah, it's, a couple of people have said that what we should do is make a couple of these cells, either the top row or the bottom row, make them a little bit more luxurious by putting like a television in or something like that. I'm not against it, but at the same time, I always planned on having it the other way. That's a television I'm putting in, actually. That's wrong. I want a radio. There we go. Which is actually half the price. I don't know what sort of radio is half the price of a television. I mean, that's an expensive... That's either a really expensive radio or a really cheap television. I mean, it could be a DAB digital radio. Or maybe it's like a... one of them really massive big back tellies from the I was going to say the pound shop. I can't imagine an Ashen's telly. No, like a really big back telly from a charity shop or something. I mean, they are big back tellies, aren't they? They want the old cathode ray tube tellies. Yeah, there we go. Still got an old CRT telly in the attic for playing like legacy systems and computer games and stuff like that. Although I don't have any legacy systems, which is weird. I think I got that, and it's got like a video. It's got a VCR in the bottom of it as well, because it's only like 14-inch portable with a VCR in it. But you know, I think I kept it around because I thought, oh well, if I get like a NES back or an N64 or something, just you know, something to just have a bit of nostalgia. With. No, that's not the right sentence, but you understand what I mean. Just to look up and go, oh yeah, cool, I'll give that a go. I guess I'll keep it around, but I haven't done anything with it. Anyway, 21,762 generic units of currency. We're receiving 3 and a bit grand a day, which is alright, considering that we do have a very, very, I'm going to say tight regime, but it's not a tight regime. It's just we only have 1 food time. But then again, I guess we only need 1 food time. 1 food time, but we do give them a lot of food, so they are well fed and the variety is quite high and stuff. But we do save money on the kitchen because we've only got 4 chefs, 4 cooks, and instead we just employ everybody we can in there. So that's, that works out. Oh, good grief! 1 death today. Let me guess. Ex-law enforcement and snitch. Yep, as always, I keep doing this. The people come in, and I don't check the new stuff. So let's go to informants. Ex-law enforcement and snitch. Look over here. Extremely strong, tough. There's a couple of ones that are not known. Yeah. I think I actually want to... I want to activate some of these as well because we currently don't have... we need to find out some more people, you see. That's strong, tough, and volatile. It's 1337, is it? 1 day without incident? Well done. Well done. That's good for him. Yeah, I should have found that Tom Gilmore? Yeah, should have found him sooner and then shoved him in the protective custody, alas. What I'll do, I'll just click on him and say he's a protective custody. So there you go, Your Honour. I've done all I can. Oh my good grief. Right, so looks like we're going to be interrogating some of these here, and we're going to hopefully find out a little bit more about the people. There's someone in... It's Mark Steele now, 9 days without incident. Looks like he's on parole there. What's his chance of parole? It is 32%, so sorry mate, you're not getting out. Nowhere near getting out. I click on this guy here. We'll recruit another informant. I always recruit informants when I can. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I've never heard of any... I don't see any reason not to recruit them as an informant, because unless you activate them, there's no real problem. So, yeah. No problem, I guess. Right, so it looks like we have a total capacity of 91, and obviously some of that's not exactly that. Shared capacity is 87, but 91 in total, which means that we are very, very close to getting our next grant, which is cell block C. Now, the problem I have is that I can't really get any more grants. Government and security rating is assigned 2 dog handlers and dog patrol. Armed guards as well. We don't have that because we're going to expand. To expand, it's going to cost me 20 grand, which I just don't have. I guess I can receive some more prisoners. So, oh, let's have a quick look. That's actually not plumbed in. We'll plumb that in, I think. There we go. Finding a lot of knives and shanks over here, aren't we? Let's have a quick look at our contraband. Poison stolen, knife brought in, fork was stolen, shank was brought in, shears were brought in. Oh, well, it's not too bad. Right, so yeah, we need to expand really to get more cashage, but I don't know how to do that. I guess the best way of doing it is to go to our intake, and we got 60, and we can have 90. I guess if we receive, say, 25 prisoners, that'll make us about even, will it? 18, 20, 22. Yeah, we got more low risk, only a little bit though. Why have we only got 1 protective custody prisoner? He must have left. Must have left. 1 protective custody prisoner. That is Mark, isn't it? No, Simon. Yeah. And then the other guy must have left. Because he was low risk and he was a snitch as well. Let's have a quick look. Informants. Snitch. Law enforcement. Yeah. Must have left. Actually, let's have a quick look. We might have a grading now. We do have a grading. Oh, it's not very good grading either. Estimated reoffending rate 24%. That's bad. That's really, really bad. We've only paroled 1 early with a reoffending rate of 0%, so they didn't stab anyone when they went. Health is lower than what it should be. Reform is low. Punishment is mid-ground, and security is quite high. This isn't a very good prison so far. I mean, the thing is, I knew that the introduction of prison cell grading, yeah, it is cell grading. I knew the introduction of that would stump me a bit because it's a really big thing to add. So maybe that's part of that. But also, I think it might be to do with the lockdown that we don't have. Like currently, we don't really have. We have a bit of lockup, but not a great amount of lockup. So what if I give them a little bit more lockup? We could even give them a bit more work time. I was going to shift the entire regime down, but maybe if we give them a bit more lockup. Actually, we'll put lockup at the end, you see. Like that. Think so. Give them more lockup. That should hopefully help out. Hopefully knock some of this reoffending rate down, which it has been. Yeah. It's dropped by 1%. Yeah. Well, we'll see how that one goes. So far, though, it's not too bad. We have had 3 deaths, which is not great, obviously, but It's so-so at the moment. It's fine. Obviously, it's certainly not the worst I've ever built or seen. But yeah, we could be better. Could be better. Either way, I think we will pretty much leave it there. Apart from, I do want to get some patrols up and running. Obviously, it's something I haven't yet got, so I might as well get that done. So we'll have a patrol there, and then a patrol at the back there as well. Right. So, leaving it there. I think we shall check our informants. That's okay. We will check our room quality and see that guy should be moved. That guy should have been moved. That guy should be moved. There's a lot of people who require higher cells, but they're not moving them, and I don't know why. They should move them quicker, but maybe it's only just happened. I just need to check one thing as well. Oh yeah. Narcotics and luxuries are quite high. That's another shakedown. But that's for next episode. Next episode, shakedown and continue on. I did actually get these cells completed. I'm pretty sure I said at the start of last episode, I want to get by the end of episode 8, both cell blocks completed, which we have done. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Next episode, shakedown to start with, then hopefully, we'll have enough money by the people coming in to actually expand to this side, and then we'll obviously start building on extra, but we might have to take out either a bit of a loan from this area here. Where is it? Finance? No, it is in the grants. Take out a loan. We might have to take out a loan, or just wait. Just wait a bit of time for the daily cash flow to come in. I could start downsizing. I could say start sacking some workers and things like that, but I think what we've got is the optimal strategy at the moment. It's working out. I could also do something with this building, which a couple of people said we could have more 2 cleaning cupboards in there, or just one big cleaning cupboard and make sure everything's clean, which to be fair, I mean, I've got 2 cleaning cupboards with I think 5 or 6 people working in each, but we still haven't got the shower clean. It's always dirty. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.